tell Paul that, man. All the men Yahushua sent out, man, taught the same thing. They was in agreement on the same doctrine. Can the brother get 1 Corinthians 1 and 10?
I got it.
It's Ephesians 4 and 3. It says, there is one body.
Start at 1, Oxlaki.
It's Ephesians 1 and 1.
4 and 1.
It's Ephesians 4 and 1. It says, therefore the prisoner of the Lord beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation. It says, wherewith ye are called.
And that's what we said, man. Walk worthy of the vocation wherewith you are called, man. You see, don't be a fucking nigga. You called into this grace, man. Hey, walk according to this word, man. Hey, because we read it earlier of how much sore punishment suppose ye that spit on this truth, man. Because if you out here listening to these words and you ain't applying them and changing your life, man, you spitting on the Lord. And you're going to have a heavy condemnation upon you, man. I can't even form the words to say what's going to happen to your ass. Go ahead.
It says with all lowliness and it says meekness.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen to the end.
I don't care what's going to happen. I know it's going to be a horrible, gruesome death, man. Because you knew the Lord's will, so you're going to be beaten with many stripes.
It says with all lowliness and meekness.
Scripture says it was better for you not to have known the word of truth, man.
It says with long suffering, forbearing one another in love. It says,
Fuck is that? That right there's your forbearing.
Man.
Right there, man.
Yeah.
You know? And that's to really push you harder to want to really get down in this thing, man. And serve the Lord correctly, man. Do what the hell he told you to do, man. It ain't simple, man. It's really simple, man. It's not hard, man. The Lord really made it simple for us, man. And niggas make it hard for no reason. First of all, you got other men to show you the way, man. Like the brother is going through, man. We're able to show you the way, man, the correct way. And niggas just trotting all over the truth, man. Not taking it serious, man. Go ahead.
it says endeavoring to keep unity of the spirit and the bond of peace.
Endeavoring to keep the unity of the spirit. So what? Making sure we all teaching the same thing, making sure everybody on one accord, right? Go ahead.
It says there is one body and one spirit. It says even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. One faith, means like one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all.
That's it, man. So there's only one. There's one way through the sheepfold. There's one God, one power, one Lord, one faith, man. You see? Go ahead, I'll hit that Corinthians.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10. It says, now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
That's plain, man. They don't need no breakdown. And they don't need it. So all these guys talking about we all got to come together, even though our understandings differ. How do you interpret the scripture then?
How can two walk together unless they agree?
Of course. Paul clearly said that there be no divisions among you. And when Paul had a problem about the circumcision, what did he do? He went up to Jerusalem. He went to the heads. He went to Peter, John, and so forth, man. So it's letting you know that they were on one accord, same judgment, of the same mind, man. That's how we ought to be in this faith, man. Yahushua didn't teach many people different things. He taught many people one thing, man. You see? So we all should be teaching that same thing. It ain't many doctrines, man. It's one doctrine. The Lord said, my doctrine shall distill as the rain. It shall drop down as the dew. It didn't say my doctrines.
Right.
Oh yeah, I gave IUIC a part of my doctrine. I gave GMS a part of my doctrine. I gave ISUPK the other part of my doctrine.
Now that y'all all come together and be one.
Because the scriptures say what? The Lord is not the author of confusion.
That's
man.
right.
That'll be confusion. Now we all get together. You teach this and we teach this. And we'll come to blows in them, man. For real, man.
Yeah,
we'll be in there scrapping, bro. For real.
They calling me.
It ain't nowhere in hell,
bro.
It ain't nowhere in hell I'm sitting here listening to a man say, yo, you can call the Lord, yo, play yogurt, or whatever you want. Nigga, is you crazy?
We at camp and he could, man,
Nigga, you sitting here saying a so-called white man Esau Edom can make it. Nigga, is you crazy? Oh yeah, if they believe, they can. What? You crazy, man.
Let's read John 3:16.
What about it? Let's read it. Let's get John 3:16.
For God so loved the world.
Let's read it. Let's read it. We find out. Hey, brother, get Isaiah 45 and what's that? 45 and 17.
Sorry, I'm doing this.
It's all good. This.
For God so
This is what I love.
Like
Hit your dog. Kick him in his ass.
read it like 3 or 4 times.
No, we're gonna read it one time.
trust me, we done read it more than
3:16.
3 or 4 times.
This is John 3.
First of all, man, we got a whole Bible in our hand. This all we do is read the scriptures.
No, it says for God so loved the world.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, we
That's
know
right.
exactly what it says.
Let's read it.
Right.
This,
You right.
this is John 3, verse 16. It says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth
No, it's not
in
right there.
him,
It's not right there. That
it says, should not perish but have everlasting life.
that for whosoever believeth in him.
But you know what I love about that scripture? What does that word world mean? Let's look at that word world.
Don't even look it up. Don't even look it up.
Whosoever.
Hey, you right. Hey, a brother get Job 37 and 12. So whosoever, right? That's what you're saying, right? So break this down to me. Since you're walking up to a bunch of men who week in and week out teach the Bible, they up here with Bibles in their hand like they ain't never went over John 3:16. So you coming up like you just finna stump some shit, right? So you Mr. Teacher, right?
I don't even know what this is about.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
That's what you should have asked.
You should have asked what this about before you come saying John 3:16.
Scripture say, keep thy mouth before thou coming to the house of the Lord. Right. All right.
This is Job 37, verse 12. And it is turned round about by his counsel, that they may do whatsoever he commanded them upon the face of the world and the earth.
Read that last part again. Upon the face of the world in what?
In the earth.
How's the world in the earth?
How is it?
Hey, please explain that to me. How is the world in the earth? I thought the world was the earth. So how is the world in the earth? How is that? Read it again.
This is Job 37 and 12. And it is turned round about by his counsel, that they may do whatsoever he commanded them upon the face of the world and the earth.
Upon the face of the world in the
But
earth.
what is this little guideline about?
Upon the face of the world in the earth.
Question, man.
Right? So how do you so what world is it talking about? It's the world in the earth?
But what is this little
So if you don't understand that, so it's safe to say you don't understand John 3:16, right?
No, I understand that.
You don't, because you don't understand this. Because in order for you to understand this, it helps you understand John 3:16. Get Hebrews that you want.
I got it. Right.
Let's read this. Let's read this. We're going to show you that you don't know the Bible. So therefore, you don't know John 3:16. Read.
This is Hebrews 11 and 1. It says, God,
1 and 1.
Salakia, this Hebrews 1 and 1. God, who at sundry times and divers manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds.
Ooh, is that plural?
Worlds.
Why is it more than one word?
With
Why,
an S.
why is that plural?
S.
Why is that plural? Why I say worlds right there?
So which world did he die
So
for?
therefore, you don't understand John 3:16.
Right.
Look at I read this.
Right? Are we in agreement? You don't understand John 3:16.
That's deep.
This is who the world calls Jesus Christ. He himself speaking this.
Right.
This is John 17:9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine.
But I thought he loved the world.
That word is in red.
Well, not right there. He said he don't pray for the world. Basically, he don't give a hell about the world. All right, read.
God. I read again. I pray for them.
Who's the them he talking to?
People have to do
He said, I pray for them. Then he said, I pray not for the world.
All right.
Oh.
You got some explaining to do.
What's this little
I don't know.
We gonna
get to that.
let you know. We gonna let you know. You through?
Yeah, I'm finished it up. I pray for them. This
Right
John,
on, my man. Look at the nigga with me. She said, no, he don't.
No, the nigga will roll the window up on him.
John 17, 9. I pray for them.
He said, we agree. The nigga was saying, no, he don't.
I pray for
don't tell you.
I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me.
So who you call Jesus clearly said he don't pray for the world. That's clearly what he said. Now I got another one for you. This is 1 John 2 and 15. This is John. Did not John follow Jesus? Did not he learn from him directly? Right?
And you quoted John 3:16, didn't you?
The same John that wrote this, right? This is 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Oh.
Do we need to read it together?
No,
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
He just, his whole little world is just fucked. Your whole world, not your
What world?
You don't know what's going on.
So it's safe to say that you don't understand John 3:16, right?
Right.
My man's.
that's not in my eyes.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So now we're going to explain to you and let you know what are we doing. We're out here to tell the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American and the confusion of faces. The confusion of faces, someone that might look like you, but they're actually a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, right? So we're out here to tell those people that they are the real children of Israel, that they're the real children of God, that they are the real Jews, and that salvation is coming for them, so they need to repent before the Lord kill it.
And not the world.
Salvation is not for the whole world. Salvation is only for the world of Israel. That's what that word world in John 3:16 means. It means the world of Israel.
So when you say, well, whosoever, though, I got a scripture for you right here. This Acts, right? Acts 2. Hold on. Acts 2 and 21. And the 21st. This it is. It says, and it comes to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. So let's say whosoever, right? Who was he talking to? Let's read the next verse. It says, ye men of Israel,
Hear these words.
hear these words. Right. So that's the whosoever.
That's the world that it's talking
That's
about.
the world it's talking about.
Hey, because you got
The Israelites.
you got in sports entertainment, right?
See it?
They say you got the world of basketball.
Right.
You got the world of football. You got the world of soccer. They got an actual place called what? Sea World. The
Yep.
world of what? Of sea, the sea life. So it's the same concept in the scriptures. The world of Israel. This group of people right here, you know? And that's what the Bible is talking about. You see, because what we were taught in the churches, what we were taught in the churches is this guy. This guy says, John 3:16, God loves the whole world, anybody can be saved. That's not what the Bible says.
Right.
See, that's what man taught you. That's what religion teaches you. That's not what the Bible teaches you. The Bible teaches you that everybody that put their hands on the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're going to get just judgment put upon them for doing such. So the so-called white man and the rest of these heathens, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arab man, the Africans, because we're not African. We're totally different people. So all the people that put their hands upon us, the Lord is going to allow us to put our hands on them.
Now what's your nationality, man? Yeah.
What's your father, man? What's your father? What's your father's nationality?
German?
What's his father?
No.
You don't know. Well, I mean,
I never asked about all that.
I can dig it. Get Romans 8:16. Because ultimately, man, it's faith in these words. If you can believe in this word, it is without a doubt you an Israelite. Because only an Israelite can believe in the words that we teach. You see?
That sounds like
No, it's all good, brother. It's all good. Get Romans 8:16.
Romans chapter 8, verse
Hey, because
16.
people come up here and say, well, how do you guys know that you're really Israelites? Can you trace your lineage back? Look, no, we can't. We can't trace our lineage. Hey, where's the bones of Abraham? Where's the bones of King David? So I can trace my lineage. And plus that lineage is madness anyway. That it's not accurate. You know, they can only trace you back to your father or to your grandfather. They can't go further back than that. You know? So now we believe on this through faith. Read that, brother.
This is Romans 8:16. It says the Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
See? It says that the Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit. So what is the Spirit? Get John 6:63.
This is John chapter 6, verse 63.
Hey, and that's the scriptures, man. It said that they would entreat us well.
Yeah.
In the book of Jeremiah, I think. And they will please the poor. Yeah, man. That's what she said, that you can learn to love the intent of my heart, not my skin color. we don't judge off skin color.
Right.
We judge off the spirit.
That's what we going into.
That's what we see. Going with my man right here. Go ahead.
This is John chapter 6, verse 63. It says, it is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you.
And it's written in red. So who you ignorantly call Jesus, he said these things. It says.
Restart, brother.
It says what?
Restart.
Right. This is John chapter 6, verse 63. It says, it is the spirit that quickeneth. The word quickeneth means to make you alive. All right? So it says, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
So the words that we're speaking is the spirit, right? So go back to Romans 8:16. It says that our spirit, our mind, bears witness with this spirit, these words, that we are the children of the living power. You see? Because this book prophesied about certain things that would happen unto certain people. And we fit these prophecies, bro. King James Version. That's right. That's right. That's right. Go ahead, back to Romans 8.
Romans 8, verse 16. It says the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Mashiach.
And joint heirs with who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He was given everything, the whole universe. So what we're going to do, Lord willing, we're going to be joint heirs with him. So that means we're going to be joined with him in his inheritance. What did he inherit? Everything. So we're hoping to inherit everything right along with our Lord. This is the promise that was given unto the children of Israel. You know? Now through the spirit, a couple brothers up here say they feel that your spirit is Israelite. You know, just because your skin is the color it is, don't mean that you are of that nation. You know? We have people darker than me who are actually Edomites. And they're gonna be in slavery in the kingdom of heaven. You know?
It's about bloodline, lineage.
It's about your bloodline and your lineage. You know? So your lineage, your bloodline could go to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob,
During the Dark Ages, you had Negroes ruling Germany.
That's right. That's right.
The only thing I hope for is that the day I die is that I'm meeting up.
Hopefully, man. Well, technically, we all our spirits go up.
Everybody gonna have.
I hope I make it.
Technically, all our spirits go up.
That's why I hope and pray every day.
I heard that.
I got something for you.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1, because this also goes into what we're doing out here. It says, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. So a lot of people don't know that some of the things that they're doing is displeasing to the Lord. So we out here to let the people know, like, look, what you're doing is displeasing the Lord. Stop doing it, that this may increase your chances of being saved.
That's right.
Because we're trying to get out, you know, trying to seal that number, which the scripture speaks of, the elect, that they may be saved. So we got to let them know, because a lot of people, you know, they don't know the right way to please the Lord. You know.
Cool.
When y'all reading out the Bible and everything, the only thing I hope for is that the day I die, if there's a heaven up there.
Well, Kingdom of Heaven is going to play out on earth.
I hope I make it.
Kingdom of Heaven is going to play out on earth. Now, that is considered a heaven. This is the heavens of heavens. But this is considered a heaven, too, what you see. When you read the book of, get that in Corinthians, Paul mentions another heaven. All right? This is a heaven, but also up there is considered a heaven. Now, heaven has come as a rulership that's coming with the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are going to rule the earth. men's heaven.